Haku. Let me put on some music. It'll be better. Let me put on some Pokemon music. There you go. Let's do that. Let's do this. Hello everyone! How are you doing? What is up? Aside from the sky. Haku Harry, Haku Laser, Haku Rodine, Haku DT, Haku Yoshi, Haku Rock, Haku Mole. How are you guys doing? What is up? I have Mr. Solovan with me. He just did he's a funny cat. Thinking about Pokemon, me too. I got tea, sorry for taking a sec. I also tried to get the Elgato capture card to work, but it's not working how I want it to. So I am going back to my previous capture card for today. If it'll work. It's not working. What a strange turn of events. It would not work. I suppose it's my fault for trying to... have it work. This one is working. Wow! Oh, here we go. This one is working. I almost doxed myself, by the way. I didn't realize I was on USB camera, and I almost doxed myself like 3 times. So that's cool. What's up? God damn it, my Switch just doesn't want to work, huh? Is everything how it should be? I had to move stuff around, and I feel like my setup didn't really appreciate it that too much. So let's see. Oh, here it is. FBI's coming now. Well, I'd rather just not dox myself, you know? It's just a slight preference. I would rather not dox myself. So as you can see, the number of encounters went up by a little bit. The number of encounters went up by a little bit. I'm trying to get comfortable. Hey, baby. I'm trying to get comfortable. But yes, the number of encounters has gone by quite a bit. We still haven't gotten the audio back on this, so like whatever. Doxer, no doxing. Yeah, doxing myself. I was doxing myself, so that's cool. But I do have the counter up, so we're just gonna hopefully, yeah. I don't understand why we don't have the sound on for this. I'd kind of like to fix that eventually. What if I do this? Oh, that doesn't work. Okay. understand, guys. I don't understand what's up, but we'll figure it out eventually. Maybe it's just... Okay, I don't know. Well, this webcam doesn't have a cover on it, unfortunately. I should just break it. I'm using it for the light, but I'm gonna just use another light from now on. Because, yeah, I almost doxed myself a few times. But yeah, hi, Ohaku Andre. How are you guys doing? I made myself some tea, and I'm very much ready. Very much ready to be hunting with you guys today. Hopefully we get something, but I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. Hi, Haz! How are you doing? I would have loved to tell you guys that I found something while I was offline hunting, but that would also not be true. I found nothing. I found nada. So I added like 200 encounters to our total, but nothing. To be fair, we are like still pretty low on encounters. We're only at 1,000. We're 1/8 of the odds there, so yeah. A little bit under that even. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. I feel like I'm very tiny. Don't say that I am. You get what I was trying to say. Akulytes, me. Never tell me the odds. You sure? You sure you don't want to know? You sure you don't want to know? Because I can tell you. It's above 8,000. And sometimes you go over odds by multiple times over odds. So yeah, it's fun. Shiny hunting is fun. Shiny hunting is fun. Now, should I tell you guys, I told the members a bit ago. I mentioned it a few times, and I showed something in the member server stuff, in the member channels, that I am planning on doing some Pokemon content. So weehoo! Weehoo for that! Weehoo for that, am I right? Over 9,000! Over 8,000! But yes, over 9,000 as well. I played Power World today! I told you guys I would play Power World. It's fun. I like the release. There's some new stuff I hadn't seen before, but I will say I'm so sad that some of the Nintendo lawsuit stuff happened. Because it was much more fun to not just summon your pal next to you and like summon it at something else. Like throw the ball at something. I guess that's something I really liked about Legends Arceus and Legends ZA, of course. And Pokemon wanted to keep that for themselves, so oh well. Yeah. But yeah, otherwise it's been really fun. It's been fun. Animo. Oh yeah, Animo. I saw that. It does look fun as well. But it, like, the hyper-realistic art style is a little bit, like, it looks good, don't get me wrong, but it's making it feel like it's gonna be hard to navigate for me. How it already is sometimes. I like simplicity. I think, you know, I like all those games, they're like monster catcher stuff, but I will say, one thing Pokemon does have over other games is simplicity. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's also because I've been playing Pokemon for so long. But everything is very recognizable. I've actually been re-watching the trailers for Winds and Waves. I completely forgot about those mascot Pikachus. I think I'd kind of like to get some more news soon. But at the same time, I don't want them to pull an Alola where they reveal everything in advance. I'm gonna try to stay off of Twitter leaks and stuff. And off of Twitter when it releases, so I can actually enjoy it completely blindly. Because I think it's important. I want to try and enjoy it completely blindly. Without having seen anything about it prior. Or not much, at least. At least not much. Yeah. But I'm still very excited. Now, as we were saying yesterday, though, if we could get some Ranger stuff... Isn't it... I asked this as a very old-time Pokemon fan, but I haven't really quite memorized their schedule for trailer stuff because I have only kind of recently started, like, paying attention to that. But don't they usually have a Pokemon Direct around this time? Especially for, like, the 30th anniversary, wouldn't they have a Pokemon Direct? Wouldn't it make sense? Don't you guys think we're getting some news soon? I don't like this music. I'm gonna put back the Gen 4 music, methinks. I'm gonna put back the Gen 4 music. Sorry if you guys like that one. Yes. Oh, that's better. Oh, that's much better. No Direct this year, but I want to Direct Mr. Nintendo. Mr. Game Freak, Mr. Nintendo, please. Mr. Pokemon Company, please. Please, allow me to get one more Direct. But yeah, so, by the way, I forgot to introduce this. Today, what are we doing? We are shiny hunting in the Safari Zone for Safari Week, which is the continuation of yesterday. We're shiny hunting more today. So, yesterday we reached 800 encounters. I added, like, around 200 offline while I was, like, shiny hunting this morning and a little bit yesterday night before going to bed. And we'll see what I'm trying to reach today. If I can reach 2,000, that'd be cool. I don't think we are finding a shiny on this week because it's ending in like 2 days. Or at least I'm not finding it while streaming. But if I do find it, that's cool. If not, it's okay. I'll just keep doing the hunt until I find at least one shiny on my own time, which means we'll keep playing Leaf Green. Even if I don't find a shiny, I won't just put it on pause. I'll just come back on my own time or for like specific streams. I'll just shiny hunt the hell out of this. What's the odds in this gen again? It's 1 to 8,192, yeah. Like 8,192. 1 out of 8,192. I will keep it company, but I would like for it to appear first. I actually went to the second zone of the safari earlier, so I could catch Pokemon. Cause like so yesterday, right, I did a few more encounters before bed, and I decided to finish the number of steps I had by just going to catch like random Pokemons I didn't have yet to fill the Pokedex a little bit. And so I did that. And there are some interesting options you can run into. For sure. So if we don't get if we get like an early shiny, which I really don't think is gonna happen. I happen a little bit of a shiny drop. Because my Swablu, I'm at like 3,000 encounters. Right now we're at 1,000 for this, which is not like, it's not unusual, but still. So maybe we're finding something soon. I don't know. I feel like the sound here could be louder. Yes. Ooh, Venonat. Hello, Venonat. But yeah, the odds are really high. Are you guys shiny hunting at the same time? If you're shiny hunting at the same time, I would love to know what your targets are. Shiny Rhyhorn. Shiny Rhyhorn is kind of cool, but again, I was saying yesterday, I've seen it so much that it's like, I've seen people get it so much. I mean, like I've seen it a lot, and so I would be happy. I would be very happy, but definitely not a target. Because I'd like to see a shiny that you don't see as often. Honestly, I'd be really happy with Venonat, or one of the Nidorans. One of the Nidorans would be really nice. The bestest shiny we could get, of course, is Chansey. But I do not think that is happening. Oh, have you completely stopped shiny hunting then? Yeah, I think people like Rhyhorn. I'm not saying, like, it's bad or anything. I'm just saying, I've seen a lot of people get... Because, like, it's a common encounter, right? So, I've seen it shiny a lot. I know exactly what it looks like. But, yeah. Oh, you gotta stop, like, shiny hunting on purpose, I suppose. Be the proper wording for it. You're word fixing a NEET bar? A NEET bar? An EET? What's a NEET bar? I don't know what that is. How many steps we still have? We have a lot. I started this morning. A little bit. I'm hoping we get to 2,000. It was a pun. Rhydon people like Rhydon. Oh, I get the pun now. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit stupid. Conference room, webcam, speaker. Oh, interesting. Every time people talk about conference room, I think of the book by Roald Dahl with like the witches and how it's like this kid that has his grandma warn him against witches, that they exist, and how to recognize them, and he kind of believes her, but not fully. And then they go to a hotel, and there's a conference room, and he goes in there, and it's actually a conference room full of witches, and they turn him into a mice. You guys ever read that book? I don't know. I don't recall how it's like named, how it's titled. I know I've read it like multiple times. And I remember always picturing there's like an antidote potion or something. There's like a potion thing. I don't remember what it is, but I remember there's a potion in there at some point. And I always picture it to be blue. I remember it really made me feel a lot of things as I was younger. Maybe I should reread it. Maybe I should reread that. I made me some jasmine tea in my AkuNEET mug. Yeah, I remember having like very vivid imagery of this book. I feel like I have that a little bit less now. I still have it, but a little bit less. Where I would get like very vivid images in my head whenever I was reading. I get like super vivid images of what was happening. Well, Pinstar would be a great shiny to get as well. Man, I'm excited to find a shiny here. As I said, if I'm not finding anything, I'll probably keep going on my own time. I'm gonna make this a hunt. I'm not really quite expecting anything right now, so I'm just going through the motion, which means I do have to be careful about not running away. My favorite episode in the anime, the Pokemon anime! Oh man, that's... Ooh, that's a hard one. Oh, that's a hard one. That's a very... There's a few. I I really like the first episode, I think it's the first one because I rewatched it in a loop. I also really like the one in Alola where there's a Litten that's helping, I forgot the name of the dog, but it's helping a big dog which is sick, if I recall right. Yeah, I really like. Also, I've been really liking Pokemon Horizon, though I don't really have a favorite episode so far. It's kind of hard to tell like that. Like, I'd have to rewatch, because it's been a real long time since I've watched the original anime. I could tell you my favorite movies, though. My favorite movies are definitely the one with Lucario and Entei. They're my two favorite. Though I'm not sure that the Latias and Latios one wouldn't go a little bit more up if I were to rewatch them. Now I want to watch the Pokemon movies again. I'm gonna annoy my friends into watching them with me, I think. Maybe I could annoy you guys into watching them with me as well. It's been a really long while since we haven't done a movie night. Not something I have a lot of time to do right now, but I really hope we can continue Sacred Card Capture at some point. This Nachos movie is my sister's favorite. It's oh shit, I didn't mean to do that, but well. Favorite is Entei. Yeah, my favorite is Entei. Entei. Yeah. I like the one with Entei. I don't know. The Mewtwo movie is really good too. The Mewtwo movie is definitely good. Not my favorite though. Not my favorite. I also really like the Giratina movie. And the Zoroark movie. I like a bunch of the movies. I just feel like the more recent ones are a bit more forgettable. But I don't know. Maybe it's because I was young. I had this relationship with Pokemon when I was younger, where basically seeing Pokemon on TV was something rare. Like, I didn't have the channels that would have Pokemon on at my own house, so I would only be able to watch it when I was at my future sister-in-law's house. My sister, right? And then later I could watch them more often, but they would have like very specific schedules. They had like a very specific schedule, and I couldn't always watch them. Usually I had to like either be on weekends or pretend to be sick. So I couldn't really watch Pokemon a lot. So every time I could see Pokemon on TV, I remember I would get really excited, and it would feel really special. And I kind of had that for the movies as well, even though I'm pretty sure I watched the Entei one on the Entei one on computer. But the vibe, and since it was like a bunch of legendaries, so coupled with the fact that Pokemon felt like something very special to me on TV or like on movie, plus it was involving legendaries that I'd never seen before, and I was like so young, I felt really, like, I guess I was really impressionable with those movies. Like, I was very impressed by them. They felt like something like magical and mythical and kind of scary. They had like this scary-ish kind of feeling. So I don't know. Maybe they left a mark on me because of that as well. I'm not sure I would feel the same watching them today. Maybe I need to try. Maybe I need to try. Just need to try and see. I could just rewatch all the episodes. I definitely have nostalgia for this stuff, though. I know for a fact. Hakushakur, Hakunoxel. I do miss Team Rocket. I'm really glad we got the new anime. It's very cool. I like the new anime a lot. I'm really glad they they said goodbye to Ash, even though it was hard. But I will forever miss Team Rocket because they were such good villains. They were such heartwarming villains. The grind is going good. We're just having basically a Zatsu done. I'm gonna make my bottle a bit bigger. I'm gonna make my bottle bigger every hour or so. See if people react. You know, it's been going good, thank you. Maybe after Safari Week, if we don't get a shiny, I upgrade to having multiple setups. Shiny hunting. Yeah, at least they could voice them to the end. That's good. Same for Ash. So, but yeah. Man, there are so many cartoons and animes that feel really nostalgic to me now. And I remember being really excited for those because they weren't the ones that were passing all the time. I remember there were like 2 types of cartoons, maybe 3 types of cartoons. There were cartoons that were good, but they were often and like they were like, oh yeah, cool. That's cool. I'm happy this is going on. Then there were like super hype cartoons or anime stuff going on TV like Pokemon. And then there were like very meh or bad stuff. And I remember they would pass a lot of the bad stuff sometimes. But then if you were watching the TV like later in the day, later in the night, you'd get a lot of cool stuff. They had, of course, here in France, we had the Galactic Football. Also, Team Galaxy? Team Galaxy? This is really fun too. Totally Yoko, of course. What else? What else? I think I've talked about it, but the one with the monkey robot, ninja monkey robot, I think, something. We've talked about that one before. Galactic Football was really... I watched a lot of Galactic Football when I was pretending to be sick at my grandma's. I applied stuff to speak instead of writing, but Shigami Alpha was rejected and then joined teamwork. Yes! Yes, that is correct. That is correct. There was also a show that I only saw like twice or thrice at my grandma's. That was called Excalibur, I think. And it was like very bad 3D. I remember it was in 3D, but like bad 3D. This was old. If anyone remembers that show, I'd love to know the exact name because I'd love to watch it again. There's like a girl in armor, and she had like the Excalibur sword. And that's kind of all I remember. I remember there was some blue streaks going on. I don't know. That's about it. That's about it. I also really like the Bakugan anime. Guys, remember Bakugan? I didn't really watch Beyblade that much, but I did watch Bakugan a little bit. The tier list of your childhood shows. I don't think I remember enough of them to do that proper, but sure, I could do that. There was also this thing on Nickelodeon that was called Les Petites Bêtes, which was insects having funny haha moments, and I remember hating those as a kid. I remember feeling like they were really slow, and they would always have the same ones running on the TV. Like, it would always be the same ones. I had already seen all of them, so I remember being really bored with those, and I hated those. I mean, the Petites Bêtes is basically small critters in French. I hated that. I hated that so much. And now when I watch it today, I like understand it more. And I've also realized that there's a bunch of them that I had never seen before. But for some reason, Nickelodeon kept showing the exact same ones. Excalibur with the Princess Gianna. I think that's it. Let me chill. Let me check. Excalibur I think that's it. Yes, that is it. Yep. That's it. I recognize it. I recognize it. It is Excalibur. Yeah, I remember thinking she was hot. I remember thinking she was hot. Oh my god, I need to show you guys. I need to show you guys. I need to show you guys, like... Oh. What? Alright. This is... This is the level of 3D we're talking about. And then the princess, I believe, is the one on the right. So this is 2001. This was released in 2001. Not even King Arthur could pull me out of that. Look at her armor, though. Oh god, I love the Barbie movies. You guys wanna know which one was my favorite when I was younger? It was the Pegasus one. That one and the fairy one. I had toys. I had toys of the Pegasus one and the fairy one. I still have them. I'm pretty sure I still have all of those toys somewhere at my dad's. I know I have like a shampoo bottle of the Pegasus from Barbie. I have the wand. I have the magic wand, I remember. And for the fairy, I had like the flower house with some fairies I could put in it. That might be the one with the weird stuff. I don't know. Those are my two favorites. Those were definitely my two favorites. I also like the Nutcracker, but I didn't really see it that much. No, Axel, since you have ARG level of skills, can you confirm to me that there was also a movie called The Enchanted Forest, La Forêt Enchantée in French, which has some kind of koala thing and trees and the old tonk, and that's basically all I remember of it. There's trees with like faces, and there's just koala thing. Did Aku collect Barbies? I think when I was younger, I did have a few. I like the movies. I liked movies a lot when I was younger. Using no Aku like ChatGPT. Well, I might as well. I might as well. I have an ERG professional mod here. Which year? I don't know. I was very young. I was young, so... I don't search around the same year as Excalibur, probably. I would say it's probably in the 2000s. It's probably in the 2000s. They're weird. Yes! That's the one! That's the one! Let me check. Shit. It's not called the Enchanted Forest, is it? But it's the one with, yes, it has blue weird bipedal dogs. That's the one. Oh wait, no, it is called the Enchanted Forest, and it is 2001. I'm really good at this. I'm actually really good at this. Okay, I need to show you guys this one as well. I need to show you guys that one too. Oh, the cat left. Damn, that's what I was hearing. So the title was right? My memory is so good. Let me... Okay, here you go, guys. I had this one on VHS. I had this on VHS. On tape, at least. I don't know if it was VHS. I think it was VHS. I remember watching this on tape, on VHS. At my grandma's house. I don't even remember the plot too much. I just remember the trees and the dog. She has the... Yeah, I know I have the names. These Martini. stuff like I don't know, they built me, they built who I am. I don't even recall what these were about. I just remember the visuals. Is it a Disney movie? No. I don't know why that marked me so much. There was also that one with a little monk. Do you guys remember? Did you guys ever see that? You guys ever watch that? It was like a monk, a young monk, young like Christian monk. I don't recall how it's called. We also had oh shit, what was it? The turtle. The turtle. The turtle. Not Martin, I don't think. Shit, what was his name? Turtle. You know one. The turtle. The turtle. I don't remember. The turtle. Was it cartoon? It was a cartoon. I'm only talking about cartoon because I would only watch cartoons. We also had El Tigre, which I did not like until later down the line. Not the Ninja Turtles. The turtle. Is it Martin? Is it Martin? I don't think it is Martin. It's like the little it's like a for kiddies. It's like a for kiddies one. It has a bipedal turtle. Bipedal turtle. Shit, I saw it again recently. It actually reached my Twitter feed recently. Franklin! See, it kind of rhymed with Martin. That's what. Franklin the turtle. Man. The turtle! The turtle! You know, we had a bunch of cool stuff. But yeah. I really like Totally Spies too. Always happy to see that on. Always happy. Witch was also a great one. We've played the game for Witch. I loved the cartoon so much. I also really like the graphic novels. I couldn't finish it. You guys helped me buy some of them. The thing is, they're out of print now. They got reprinted a while back, and now they're out of print again. So I got some of them, but not all of them. And I'm starting to think if I want to finish them, I'll read them online or something, because I just can't buy them anywhere. No, I haven't caught a shiny yet. But Witch was such an aesthetic, and I rewatched it, like a few years ago. And it was totally worth it, and I think I should rewatch it again. Ikkyu-san. I don't know about Ikkyu-san. Oh, I don't know about that one, sorry. Sorry. Winx was also a big favorite. I still have a bunch of DVDs of the Winx that I would rewatch in a loop because I had a friend who is autistic. I don't really talk to that person anymore. We were friends like when we were younger because her parents were friends. And since she was autistic, she has those very specific interests. She would get mad if we didn't rewatch the same DVDs every time she was there. So we did that. We watched the Winx a lot. And so I knew the, and don't get me wrong, I was very happy about it. I was completely okay with it. Because I liked rewatching it too. So... yeah. I know the first few episodes by heart. And I still have those DVDs as well. I think I also have some DVDs from... I think it might be Gen 3? I think it might be Gen 3 of Pokemon? I need to look, but I have like a bundle of DVDs too. She winks you. Oh no. I love DVDs. I love DVDs so much. You can never take physical media out of my hands ever. You will not be able to get them out of my cold, dead hands, even if you wish to do so. I love physical media. I love physical media so much. Another show I really liked, which I rewatched a long time ago, and now I kind of want to rewatch again, was Iron Man Armored Adventures. That was a really great show. That was a really great show. And now I'm wondering if I should watch Lego Ninja Go. Oh, you have your mom's N64? Do you have games coming with it? What was your mom playing? Are you gonna play? What are you gonna play on the N64? I wanna know. I wanna know. I like VHS. I like DVDs. I like all of these. All of them. Isn't VHS making a little bit of a comeback? Like, I think it'll come back eventually. Just like Vinyls did. Just like Vinyls did. Well, this specific music is nostalgic. Nostalgic as hell. Bitty boom, bitty boom, down, boom, down, boom, 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 boom. Bada bada boom. Guys, there's still no shiny. I want to start getting shiny hunting fatigue from this. Okay, you know what? Today it is feeling a little bit longer. Goemon! Oh, Goemon sounds fun. I've seen it. I have it on my legitimate 3DS. I have it on there. That sounds fun. I hope you have lots of fun with the N64. Hello, Kuma. How are you doing? What's up? What's up? How about you? I'm doing good, thank you. Da da da. Da 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 da. Dun 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 dun. My day was good, thank you so much. It was good. I went out a little bit. I made a cake. What else did I do? I played Power World. Yeah. I watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It was a good day. It was a good day. It was a good day. I still have the weekend ahead of me. Then I gotta start work again next week, and I'm not prepared mentally for that at all. But thankfully, after that other week, I get some vacation. So that's cool. I'm excited for vacation. Always excited for vacation. I love vacation. I feel like there's gonna be a point where I miss out on a shiny. Like I just miss a shiny altogether because I'm not paying enough attention. Yeah, summer is hitting hard with like the motivation. I think it's like I really need my vacation as well. Aku transforms like Batman into a French woman off stream. Do you think I just grow? I just get a few centimeters more. Suddenly boobs appear. I have like gadgeto boobs. The gadgets, I add them. I wear heels to appear taller, and I have fake boobs to put on. My French girl persona. French woman. And like I have a perfect attire, perfect makeup. Damn. I also miss that era, Kuma. I miss when I was younger. I don't miss school though. So I miss the relationship I had to media when I was younger. For sure. I wish I could consume media that way again. However, I don't miss school, and I am very happy that I now have money to enjoy media however the hell I want. So there's that. But I think I'm slowly but surely starting to reconnect with how I used to enjoy things. I want to say from 2001 to 2024, even 2025, I was having issues with it. But this year I've started, I want to say last year already, I was starting a little bit to reconnect with how I used to view media. And now I'm doing even better at it because there's less pressure. The issue is, in 2021 I started doing content, and I had this really bad thing where I wanted to turn everything into content. Nowadays I'm much more chill on that. I still want to turn a lot of stuff into content, but I just try not to think about it. It's merciless with my oh, did she sell those? I know my mom made me sell my GBA if I wanted a DS Lite, which made me really sad. I remember she sold some games without asking if I was okay with it. I'm really good with my content. I just want to be really relaxed. Again, this is a hobby. We were talking about that the other day. But yeah, so I've been switching my view on me. Yeah, I was also really the backlog thing started being a big thing around those times. Nowadays I'm like, yeah, I don't care. I have a bunch of shows and games to play. I should be happy about it and not stressed. I should be happy that there's so many things I can do. It's just a whole world of possibilities, and it's okay if I don't finish a game, as long as I enjoy the experience. If a game doesn't catch me enough for me to finish it, that's completely okay. I'm gonna try finishing games, but if it just doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Like Hades. I'm just gonna enjoy that I have so many options that I didn't have before. It does make it a little bit harder to stick to a game or to pick a game compared to when I was younger, but still very good. I did restart Fantasy Life and I didn't continue, so I need to do that again. I kind of want to continue Fantasy Life. Digital only players could accept. Man, oh man! Oh gee! Who could have thought that this would happen? Turn Mario and Luigi partner in time. That would be a good idea. Right now, I'm playing Split Fiction on my personal lists and Pal World. I haven't really really been playing a lot of games. I guess I've been playing a little bit of NTE. I got back into NTE because seems like they got rid of the AI stuff. So I played a bit of NTE, but not really that much again. So I don't know. I've just not been playing a lot of personal games outside of streams. Watching lots of shows though. So that's good too. I've been watching Ghost at some point. I need to continue that too. I was watching Ghost, and now I'm watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine again because it's comfort. I'm just having a good time, man. I'm playing Oras, as I was saying. There's a bunch of things I could try. I kind of want to get back into personal games, but they're such big time sinks. I'm not sure I have the time and mental energy for a long game like that right now. That actually like requires me to follow a story for like maybe 50 hours or so. Hackabadlian, I'm doing well. How about you? We're just shiny hunting, having a good time. Did the cat come back? The cat never came back. The cat is probably in the living room. Enfield New Day is absolutely amazing. I would be interested, but at the same time, I'm not into factory builder stuff, factory management stuff, and it looks like it's a big part of the gameplay as well. Correct me if I'm wrong. Also, don't want to start another Gacha. Shantae sounds like a great game to play. I would keep that for a retro week, but I do have a few Shanty, or Shantae? Shanty, right? Shanty would make more sense, like it's Shanty. Like a pirate shanty, right? But yeah, that would make for a really good retro week thing. It's still hot in the garage. Make sure to hydrate. Make sure to hydrate. Have you been finding treasures in the boxes? Is that Shantae? Is it not Shanty? Huh. I would have thought it would be Shanty as like a pun with pirate shanties. Well, I guess Shantae then. The way I said it initially was right. Okay, cool. I gaslit myself into thinking I was wrong and it was actually Shanty, but yes, it is Shantae. Splatoon Raiders, I would have to buy that. Honestly, I kind of want to retry playing the Atelier games. I tried playing Riza a while back. I didn't really get far. And I know I would enjoy those, just like, I didn't really get far. But those are also long games, so I don't know. It's the hardest and clunkiest. Yeah, I think I have some of the ones on Steam, so I could start with that. Oh, sorry, I'm scratching my eye. I can start with that. That would be good. Dojin. Oh, Dojin. The spicy kind or like the just Dojin kind? Because Dojins aren't always spicy. When I was younger, I thought Dojins were always spicy, but they're not always. Pragmata. Again, those are like games I don't have. I'd like to focus on my backlog, which we need to play Yakuza at some point. I forgot that was a thing I need to play. Yakuza 1. Yakuza 1. We're gonna play Kiwami though, not the original. Maybe at some point we'll play the original. But we'll play Kiwami first. Also want to play the Resident Evil series. I have all of them. Now, so I have the first ones on GOG, the original ones, and I have the rest on Steam. My backlog is not a homework, it is a happy list of things I'm very excited to play, which I will play eventually. It's spicy, but very pleasing art. Ah, that's nice to know. Cultured art. Cultured art. Let's see. Yeah, the game is sad. It's okay, I'm okay with sad games. I'd kind of like to play Chaos Head Noah again, because I played it and I finished 2 different endings, but I didn't get the other endings or the true one yet, I don't think. So that'd be interesting to play. That would be on my own time, though. And the thing is, I like to play that kind of game with like a very specific atmosphere. Where I'm like ready, set, nothing is gonna disturb me for a few hours. But I don't get that recently. I just don't have that. I don't have that, you know? Xenoblade Chronicles series. I've been kind of interested. I will say the one thing that is actually keeping me away from being super excited about trying out Xenoblade Chronicles is, there's 2 things. This sci-fi, because I'm not big on sci-fi, so I don't know if I'll enjoy it. And the very realistic graphics, like them trying to go realistic for the environments from what I've seen. I don't like that. But yeah. Yeah, the mood is integral to the experience. Exactly, you got it. There was this game that I started playing a while back. I think it was around Halloween last year. I started playing Dark Auction, and it was so slow. I thought it would pick up and it would be interesting for like a mystery kind of game. Basically, you're someone who goes to like a private auction because your dad went there, and you're trying to find your dad. And you learn that your dad died there. The auction is, they're auctioning, they call it the items of Dictator X, which is very obviously someone I can't really name on YouTube, but, think Germany, right? And it's like so obvious, it's really funny that they just don't mention the name. And they just, like, but yeah, so it's a game about that. And like people are trying to get those rare objects, and there's like a whole conspiracy thing and a parrot-headed man, and like it was both interesting and so slow. Oh god, and I did not end up finishing it. Maybe I'll pick it back up at some point. Same for what was it? Shoot, what was it called? I think I had it near me recently. That one bullet hell / detective game. I forgot how it's called. Yurukill. It's like a bullet hell plus mystery Danganronpa-ish or Zero Escape-ish kind of game. And that was also kind of slow and annoying because like the characters are like, oh gee, I wonder what this could mean when you already have the answer, and it's very annoying. Like, they'll make you go through puzzles that you don't need to go through because you already know the answer. But Zero Escape was very good. I really enjoyed playing through 999 Doors. I guess I need to play through the other ones. Until Then is when I bought recently. I don't think I bought it, actually. I think I got it on Humble Bundle. Because I have a Humble choice, unfortunately for me. We are going for Chansey and Venonat in this zone, or any of the Nidorons. I put Nidoron male in the target little thing. The targets are next to the counter. I put Nidoron male because I didn't want to put both Nidorons because that would take up a lot of screen. But right now we're going for female more than male. And later we'll try to maybe go for male if we get anyone. Viewer is the one I actually played on 3DS when I was younger. I played the demo of, and I didn't understand how I could get it because I had no option to get anything to the eShop at the time when I was younger. There was really no viable option for me to get any game through the eShop, and it's not a game I could get physically at the time. It just did not exist physically around where I was living, and ordering online was not something I could do either. So I was just kind of fucked for a really long time. And now it's actually on Steam. So I could play it there. Or I could just play it on my 3DS again. It's very legit 3DS, right? That does open a bunch of possibilities. I do think Poker... I don't know if Pokerus is a thing. Because I should definitely check my Pokemons later, because with the amount of encounters we're going to be doing, it's possible that we get it. It's possible that we get it. But yeah, so we're going for them little targets over there. Chansey is one of them, but I am highly doubting that we are seeing a shiny Chansey, and even as though we're catching one, so... You thought we were going to die? I remember the first time I saw Pokerus was in Gen 6. I don't remember if it was in X and Y or in Oras. And I was doing like those miracle trade stuff. Surprise trades. And I got one. I think it was probably hacked. And I got one that... Oh shit, I did not mean to do that. Oh well, it's okay. But yeah. And I had to ask a friend what it was. But I was already like a teenage girl at that point, so I didn't really freak out too much. There is the shiny charm, yes, Harry, but it does not exist in this game. I think the shiny charm appears, correct me if I'm wrong, doesn't it appear around Gen 4? Wasn't it introduced in Gen 4? And this is like Gen 3. So, I don't think it's in there. And to get the shiny charm, you have to complete the Pokédex. The national one, usually. So we're very far from that anyways. No, this is just gonna be painful. This is just gonna be full odds hunting. Which, honestly, is kind of fun, though. I realized I've been enjoying this a lot, as long as I'm doing something else at the same time, and I'm like breaking it up with some other hunts or other stuff, and yeah. It has a I don't know, it does something to my brain. It is very chill. It does things to my brain. Evil things, because now I kind of want to complete the Pokédex of this game in Shiny. But I should probably do that in Let's Go first. I think doing like a living dex in one of these games might not be my greatest idea. I should probably take on some more manageable projects first. Get a few wins, you know, get a little bit used to these big Shiny hunt projects before starting something massive like this. Full odds in the safari where they can run away. Yes, this is so fun. We're having so much fun. We're having so much fun. And I could have been hunting in a lot of other games, but I wouldn't have been able to card capture, I guess, to like stream it. So I decided on this one. But I'm only hunting with one game. When you see people streaming Safari Week, usually they have a setup with multiple games, but I did not really have the time to set that up. So the best I could do if I wanted to do multiple at the same time would be pulling out my DS's and playing on Soul Silver and Diamond, which I have like 2 Diamonds copy, and I think a Pearl copy and a Platinum copy and Hard Gold Soul Silver copies, but I don't really feel like it. I think this is cool. Nice. I have streamed Pokemon fan games, yes. At the start of the channel, I streamed a few. That's basically kind of what I started with. I do want to stream more, but it's always like, as I said, I have so many games to play, so I'm like, I'm always feeling guilty on like trying to play fan games like entirely free when I've paid for all of these games, and there's also so many main Pokemon games to play. But yes, I do want to play fan games. I have a few in mind. I'd like to play soon. There's a new Rock by the Water one, which would be fun to play. But we are currently already doing a run of Leaf Rain, so it would be kind of dumb to... Maybe, I don't know actually. I don't know. Yeah, I have to find like a balance. But the ones we played 3 fan games. We played Pokemon Solar Light and Lunar Dark. We played Pokemon Acceptance. And we played one that was really short. It was a one-shot stream. I forgot how it's called. Pokemon Seasons or something? It's like you're a professor and you have to like go in 4 different areas that are like season themed. That was cool too. I think my favorite out of the ones we played was Acceptance. Solar Light and Lunar Dark was fun, but it didn't have much of a pull, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the story was mid. It was your usual... And I don't mean that in a bad way. Like, when I say mid, I'm more thinking... Because that sounds mean when I say it like that. I don't mean as in it was badly written, but it was your usual Pokemon story. So I guess it was like a new region with a few Fakemons. Some were really good, some were really meh. Not a bad game, but like, very run-of-the-mill Pokemon game. Acceptance was really fun. Acceptance was a really fun one. I really enjoyed it and actually made me love Mawile and Frostlass even more. I don't know, Vadeline. Those are good questions. Every time I see Execute, I can't help but kind of cringe because I can't help but imagine how it tastes. Like, it's raw eggs. Like, you can see the yolk in one of these. One of these, like, look at the top right. It has yolk. How does that work? Why did they become a palm tree? I don't understand. Why did they become Executor? Why? How do they turn from eggs into coconuts that are also kind of eggs? I don't know. I don't know, but I fear it. I like Alolan Executor a lot, though. Oh yeah, look at those guys. Honestly, Execute would also be a cool shiny. I really like the golden heel on it. Isn't there a guy in Alola? I think there's an NPC that has a shiny Executor in Alola. Once it evolves, eventually the heads fall off and become Execute again. Oh, damn. But does it grow new heads? Or does it just become a palm tree then? I don't know. I just got a message with a photo, and I'm gonna have to guess this is the cat. Let me look. Let me take a look-see. Oh, the cat is exploring! Oh. Very cute. Yeah, the Alolan version is very goofy. The Alolan version is very goofy. A Skitty would be great too. Or Oshawott. I would love an Oshawott partner. Oshawott would be great. That would be my first pick, actually, an Oshawott or a Mimikyu. Oshawott or Mimikyu or Zoro or Skitty. I love all of these guys. Turtwig would be great as well. I want all of them. Yeah, they were all my favorites. They're all favorites. But yeah, if I had to like pick only one, I would probably say Oshawott. Probably Oshawott. They're all very pet-like, right? Pet or like partner. Because I would see Oshawott more as a partner than a pet. If that makes sense. Oh wait, normal? Do you mean normal type? Did you mean normal type? Because if you meant normal type, then yeah, Skitty. Skitty is the pick. Actually, no, Glameow. Glameow, we were talking about Glameow. Definitely Glameow, actually. Oh, Glameow. I love Glameow so much. I've seen the Mario Galaxy movie. I have seen the Mario Galaxy movie. It was fun. It was a movie. Did not really have a lot of feelings about it. Also, welcome back. Did not really have a lot of feelings about the movie itself. It existed. So yeah. My favorite part. Hard to say, because that was kind of like, I don't know. I thought the new design of Bowser Jr. was really cool. So that fight probably at the start with like Luigi running around, maybe that, I don't know. Finding Yoshi, I kind of like, the movie was fun, but I feel like the first one was a bit better. The second one, they kind of put Yoshi in there just to put Yoshi in there, it feels like. And I love Yoshi, so I was a little bit sad that Yoshi was just like, kind of like their pet, but also kind of like sentient. I don't know, it was kind of weird. Probably yeah, I think it was Fury design, where he has like a bunch of rainbow colors. With a paintbrush. That was a cool design. I thought that was really cool. Yeah, Cubone is cute. Cubone is cute. Thank you, McLean! Thank you, man! Have a great rest of your day! Good luck with the sorting! I hope you find lots of treasures! I hope you find lots of treasures! Lots of them! From the 1993 Mario movie, I have seen that one a very long time ago. I will not see it again. It exists! It exists. Apparently I'm missing out on the cats being cuddly. Because I see my baby cat is sitting on them laps of their mother. And the other one is exploring. I got sent pictures. And now I'm feeling envious and jealous. Because my baby kitty cat hasn't really sat on me in a while. She's been a little bit unhappy with me because I had to brush her a bunch. So she thinks I'm trying to hurt her. Very unhappy about it. But I'm not trying to hurt her. She mats a lot, unfortunately. She has long hair, and since she's old and she has arthrosis, she doesn't really you know, lick herself properly on the bum bum and around there. And so there's a bunch of matting happening if I don't brush. And even if I do brush, and she hates brushing, so. I think, so tomorrow I'm going to my dad's. I do have to wake up like somewhat early, but I think I'm gonna stay up late today and watch movies with the cats later. I'm gonna coax them into being with me. But yeah, it feels a little bit lonely. Cause I hope it's not a downer, but like I'm thinking about how, you know, the other kitty cat who's gone was always like stuck to me. And I do miss that a bit. And I, like, don't get me wrong, the other two also give me love and stuff, but just not the same, you know? I'm just having a massive cuddler who would take all of my personal space, I suppose. And who had this very, like, special relationship with me. I'm very happy with the Emperor and with my little gal. They're both great cats. Love them. Love them to bits. Aside from the fact that the gal keeps pissing... I mean, okay, she hasn't done it. She's started pissing in her litter again. But, this morning I found out that she probably had some stuff stuck in her fur because she put some everywhere in the room. She did the poo-poo in her litter box, but then there was a little bit of stuff all over the room because I think she had stuff stuck on her feet or in her fur. I don't know. Oh yeah, the castle capture scene was funny. It was fun to see. That was fun to see. I finally joined their friends' Switch family so I can get the NSO, by the way. But I don't have the NSO Plus. Or you get access to all the GameCube, blah 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 kind of stuff. But I'm leeching off of a friend to have NSO. I'm gonna be able to do some stuff in ZA and other Pokemon games. Maybe play Pokken Tournament again. I really like Pokken. That was one of the first games I got when I got my Switch, which I got pretty late. I got my Switch. I got my Switch because a Pokemon game was coming out, and only because of that. I got Pokken. And I played it a bunch. I was a Braixen main. And at that time, the online was still free. And then later down the line, they were like, okay, online not free anymore. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I'm not gonna pay online just for Pokken. You lost me there, buddy. You lost me there. That does make me think we are going to be able to play an Animal Crossing thingy. You know, I haven't really revisited. You guys remember how we played Animal Crossing during Retro Week? I haven't gone back to that save. I wonder how everyone's doing on there. Maybe I should check it out at some point. Maybe I should check it out. mom's misses you. That's right, that's how he called the town, huh? Queen Bee was not much of a brat in the game. Well, I mean, she was a bit of a brat in the movie, but not that much. The weeds have overtaken. I mean, not just the weeds. I think at that time, villagers could move out. So maybe some villagers have moved out. That would suck. Oh well. Yeah, she wasn't really a brat in the movie, was she? But yeah. I'm wondering now if I need to go log into my Animal Crossing save file. I'm really excited for the next Retro Week. We have so many games to play, man. It's always so fun to do these. Well, I mean, I'm playing retro games even outside of Retro Week, so I don't have to wait for it. But I do like to have it packed with a bunch of, like, really cool stuff. It's always really hard to decide what I'm gonna do, because we only have a week, right? We only have a week, so I gotta decide on games that I can one-shot. Maybe one game that'll take 2 days. But they have to, like, be moderately short. So I can make sure the Retro Week isn't spent on only one game, because then that wouldn't be fun, right? Right, Bowser? Do you mean the skeleton one, or Retro one? We could do that. Okay, the thing is, I like Retro Week because it means we're streaming a whole week. We're streaming every day for a whole week, so that's why it's cool, right? But if we're doing Retro Month, I'm not gonna be able to stream every day. We could do a Retro Month where all the streams are retro games. That is absolutely something we could do. That would be okay. Just I would keep the same streaming schedule as now then. I would stream 3 to 4 times a week and only retro games. But what I like about Retro Week is that we're streaming 5 days. We're streaming for 5 days, and it's really it's like, I don't know, it makes me hyped. Oh yeah, the skeleton form. Yeah, that was fun. I was expecting it when he dropped into lava, but that was really fun. Well, yeah. I'd love to hear your recommendations for Retro Week / month, by the way. Please do keep it to shorter games then. Because then we can make sure we actually finish them during the retro thing, or that I can at least cover as many of them as possible. I do have a bunch on GOG though already. Like, here, what do I have on GOG? I had a burpee, sorry. What do I have on GOG? That is not a shiny. Okay, GOG. It's a lot of adventure games though. We have Anachronox, Beyond Good and Evil, we have Doom, we have Risen, Venetica, Postal, The Mystery of the Druids, Hitman 2 and 3, and Hitman 47, Hitman Codename 47, Doom, Dark's Revenge, the Resident Evil games. Resident Evil games would be great, actually. Those would be good for a Retro Week. Or month. Call of Cthulhu, Shadow of the Comet, Alone in the Dark, The New Nightmare, Pathologic, Call of Cthulhu, Prisoner of Ice, Eternum, Stygian Reign of the Old Ones, Harvester, Dracula Origins, Subject 13, Monster Bash, we have Necronomicon, which we have played, Rayman 2, The Great Escape, Rayman 3, Hoodlum Havoc, Fallout 2, Realms of the Haunting, Voyage, Journey to the Moon, Soulbringer, Gex, Tomb Raider, Dragon View, Raymond Forever, Shivers, PSX. There's a bunch of stuff. Postal 2, we have Postal 2. We do have Postal 2. I don't know how long Postal 2 is to play. Let me check. If I go on the store page, usually GOG has like, oh, it's on sale by the way right now. If you want to play it, it's like $1. I also have Postal Classic and Uncut. It's 7 hours for main story, around 12 hours and a half for main plus sides, and 33 hours completionist, according to GOG, which I believe they use howlongtobeat.com. So. I always find it funny how a main game's size will be like 8 hours, and then you get like the completionist and it's like 100 hours to completion. It's really funny. Reminds me of Fantasy Life. Fantasy Life has a story that I want to say runs that like 15 to 20 hours probably at most. I'm not even sure it runs that long. But then if you want to like max everything, probably above 100 hours. I'm still playing Fantasy Life I, by the way. On and off, because I'm still trying to 100% it. Yeah, it's really fun. I'll have a different experience. Well, yeah, Postal is definitely a possibility. I figure I can play that on YouTube, right? Please tell me I can. Because I know it's like, oh, I have to continue playing that game, but you guys remember Brutal Legend? Could not keep playing it on YouTube because of music copyright, which sucks. It is the first ever video that got blocked on the channel, like entirely. I did not get a strike, but it got blocked everywhere. There's not a single country where it's visible, apparently. I still need to archive that. It makes me really sad. It makes me really, really sad. I wish I could stream it, because it was really fun. Now I guess I'll have to play it on my own time. Haven't gotten to it yet. My favorite Mario character, Yoshi! It's Yoshi. It's Yoshi. It's the Yoshi. I like Yoshi. I like Yoshi. I like Toad too. Yoshi is cute. When I went to Universal Studios in Japan, and we could get those little bracelets to interact with Super Nintendo World, I got the Yoshi one, and I got a cute little Yoshi headpiece that I could put on my head. And it looks like Yoshi is riding on my head, and it's really cute. It's really cute. I like Yoshi. Even if Yoshi's Island is making me die inside a little bit every time we play, I still like Yoshi. Also, I like Bowser. I think Bowser's a little bit hot. I like Bowser a lot too. Yoshi's number one. I already getting the eeps today. Well, to be fair, I did get woken up like really early by my mom, because my mom has no concept of like being quiet. I know I'm not very quiet on the stream. I have a concept of like being quiet around the house, right? My mom does not have that. My mom slams door in the morning at like 7 AM. And I went to bed like really late yesterday, so I got really tired. What's the deal with Yoshi's Island? It's hard. It's hard. I did not think it would be that hard, but it's hard. We haven't finished it yet. We are on our way to finish it. I believe we're in the last world to finish it. But we haven't finished it yet. Maybe next retro week we also play it again. I play it sparingly. I was playing it every week at some point, but honestly it was starting to get to me because it's really hard. So now once in a while I come back to it and I complete a level or two, and it's really fun for everyone because I really like doing it. Don't get me wrong. I really enjoy playing it, but not like every week. Not every week or multiple days in a row. So I intend on coming back to it this year too and try to finish a few more levels. And if we can finish it, that'll be great. But there is a playlist. By the way, guys, I have made playlists for every games. I mean, most games we have played that was more than a one-shot. There's a playlist for it. There's a playlist for the game. So there's a Yoshi's Island playlist. There's a Pokemon Leaf Green playlist. There's the fan... I'm pretty sure fan games, Pokemon fan games have playlists as well. There's a Pokemon Black and White playlist. There's a Yakuza playlist. Like Yakuza 0. There's PS2 playlist for all the PS2 games we've played if you're into your retro stuff. I'm pretty sure I made a GBA playlist, but I could be wrong. So yeah, there's a bunch of playlists that you guys can go to if you have missed like a specific game being played here. You can go to that. We still have to finish Spyro as well. Well, that boss fight really took it out of me. Maybe when I'm back from vacation. Maybe when I'm back from vacation, I'll try again. That will be an option when I'm back from vacation, maybe. Man, we're close to 1,300, more like. 1,300 encounters. Do we have anything? Nope. Nope, we don't. Are we gonna find anything before the end of Safari Week? Nope. Nope, we won't. Yeah, exactly. No, Axel, my mom is a morning person. I mean, no, she's not. She's a sleep all over the place and sleeps very little person. That's kind of in the family. Like, yeah. It wasn't even that late in the morning. It was like 7:30 or something. On a day where I was not working, so I would have kind of liked to sleep. Sleep, you know, nice. There's even a Monster Hunter World playlist, even though we haven't finished that game. So yeah. Yeah. I like making playlists and having it organized because I feel like it's like if someone discovers the channel and kind of wants to like see what I've done before, they can one look at that, and then if they want to watch it, it's like a really easy way to not have to look through my VODs and be able to watch a playthrough in its entirety. Because I know not everyone can be there when I stream, so it's a way to see what you missed while watching the whole playthrough in one go. So I tried to make playlists of a bunch of games. Not all of them have them, but I tried to make a bunch. Yeah, having an archive is great. I think I also made a retro week archive. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure. Not entirely sure. Powerful. I really like doing that. It really puts into perspective the amount of streams we've done on some games. And sometimes it's like, I realize that there's kind of like very few streams compared to the time it took in total to like complete the games. Like sometimes a game took months to complete, but there's like 10 streams and like, I mean, it makes sense because I would stream it maybe once a week. But that's 10 weeks, right? So yeah, that's very interesting. Look at it that way, because some time periods feel really long to me, and then when you see the amount of streams, you're like, well, it really wasn't that long. But it doesn't feel long in a bad way. So, there is an archive for Leaf Green. These shiny hunting streams are gonna be in the archive. I am starting to think though that if we do shiny hunting once in a while like this, I am going to have a shiny hunting playlist as well. Well, yeah. Dun 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, the cat is bad. Oh. Hi, cutie. I pet the cat. Hi. The cat is back. Oh, and it's gone again. It is gone again. Yes, your future dominator, huh? He's an amazing little kitty. A little, very cute little kitty cat. I'm thinking of streaming it up until midnight. And I'll stop there, probably do a little bit on my own. But I want to go cuddle with the cats a bit after stream. The only downside is that I'm not going to be on my computer if there's a shiny. So I'm not going to be able to live react, which is too bad. I could probably film my reaction on phone though. Probably do that if I find shiny off stream. Is it 11 PM? It is almost midnight. We're like 20 minutes away from midnight. So yeah. That is so cute. I kind of want to fluff it. I want to like touch it all over. I hope it would have been longer. Oh no! Maybe I'll do longer. Honestly, it's more of a count thing. I'm gonna try reaching 1,400 or 1,500. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. We're definitely, by the way, we're definitely doing art next week. I'm definitely doing art, and we are also doing... I want to try doing ASMR, and then we're playing more Leaf Green. Does that sound like a good schedule? And I'm going on vacation for a week. And then I'm back, and I'm on vacay, so I'll see what I can do with streams. I'm excited to do more art. I wanna finish some pieces for Art Fight. And commission. There's a commission I've been working on. which I need to finish the line art off. But once the line art is done, we'll just have to color. And once I'm in coloring mode, it's fine. Like, it's almost over, but I want to finish that commission on time. So, yeah. I'm gonna be gone 1 week. So probably will focus on the commission a little bit. Probably going to focus on the commission a little bit. When we stream, and then do more art fight. Because I want to revenge all the people who sent me art. I had a revenge in the work already, and I think we have to do at least 3 revenges. And if I can, I want to attack a few more people. I'll probably limit myself to sketches. I always say that. I always do more than sketches. I know, but I want to try. Giving art to as many people as I can. Gifting art to as many people as I can. Still not as shiny. Still not as shiny. I want to try making adopts too. When I'm back from my vacation, I'm probably gonna have a little stream where I try making adopts. I don't know. I don't know if it'll be a stream, but I want to try making a few adopts. Because I like taking on commissions. It's really fun to draw people's characters, and let's not lie to ourselves, the commission money is really useful to be able to create stream content, but I think adopts would also be great, because then I can work on them at my own pace. It's like a set price, and it's just like, here you go, here's the item that you're getting, and you're getting that, and the work is already done. There's no deadline or anything. So I think that'd be a bit more comfortable for me as well. But I do have open commissions right now. Or waitlisted. I'm pretty sure they're on waitlist, since I always have waitlist if I'm like currently working on one commission. Sometimes I work on multiple at a time, but I always put on waitlist. I look so serious. It's because it's really dark in the room, so it makes me look really serious. Also need to get to you guys' requests, to the worshiper requests. There's like a few that have been piling up that I need to get to. I haven't forgotten! Just lots of stuff to draw. You just look absolutely baked. I literally, so my old iPhone used to do really, oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. My old iPhone used to do really well in the dark. This one really doesn't. My tracking is really bad in the dark, with just like the light of the computer. And this one is a newer iPhone, so I don't know why it's worse. But it is. It is, unfortunately. I wish it wasn't. Yeah. My old iPhone is like somewhat dead, not fully, but somewhat. So yeah. Hi, Mariachi. How are you doing? Aku beam. Aku beam. Aku beam. But yeah. Charging my batteries, thank you so much. I'm gonna beam all over the place. We're gonna beam all over. Maybe we are reaching 1,500 encounters. I'm doing good, thank you. Very excited to be hunting. Not finding anything, but eventually it'll happen. Just probably not today. That will happen today. Would be great though. I wouldn't complain at all. But really that will happen. I'd have to be really lucky. Which I don't think I am that much. How this generation is usually, yeah. So that's why I'm not like too worried. Yeah, like I would be a bit more annoyed at the 1,000 if we were in like newer gens where everything is like really easy to shiny hunt. 1,000 is like becoming a rare thing in like Legend Z8, for example. Total Gyarados, okay, it don't count, no. But yeah, we are safari hunting too, which is extra hard. I think it's a good project though. Again, I was saying earlier, I'm really glad I have these kind of shiny hunting projects. They're like very unusual for me. I'm climbing the shiny hunting echelons. I would love a shiny pincer. It would be a beautiful shiny. It's not in my main targets, but I would love to have it. Another one I would really love to find is Draco, but I feel like I might try to get the Casino Draco. Mini Draco? Casino Mini Draco? Instead of the Safari one, but at some point maybe. Even like green shinies. Wait. But Draco isn't green, right? Or am I getting the name wrong again? Am I getting the name wrong again? I'm thinking of the noodle. Pink noodle. I like the pink noodle. That's one of my favorite shinies. I do not like the last Dragonite. I don't like Dragonite's shiny too much. But I do like Draco and Mini Draco. I've been forgetting to do the counter thing, haven't I? But yeah, I'd like the Casino Mini Draco as a hunt. But hey, we could also get a Draco here, Mini Draco here. Because if one day I decide to do a living dex, shiny living dex, I could get the Draco in different ways. That would be interesting. I am, however, not gonna do that immediately. I was saying, one day, maybe I'll take on that big of a project. This hunt is making me want to do it, which is crazy because I know I'm in for a real long run, but it made me want to do it. But also I need to hold off and not do that immediately. There's a lot of other things I could do first, probably, you know. So yeah, I could definitely do more realistic projects first. For shiny hunting, I mean. But I think it'd be fun. I think what really started to give me patience for shiny hunting, I mean, I already had a bit, but what really gave me the patience for it is one, streaming it, but two, my Sword and Shield Shiny Batch Quest because that Nickit took a really long time to revive. And since then, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is actually even more rewarding than I thought it was. 69, nice on the counter. Nice on the counter. Lots of nice on the counter. I'm not a big fan of Kalos. The region is okay itself, but I'm not a big fan of X and Y. It has to be one of my least liked. Not the least liked, because the region I love the least is Paldea. But not super big on it. But the region itself is cool. The region itself is fine. It's nice. It's the game I have issues with. I'm not saying it's a bad game, just a bit boring in terms of story. I did still play a bunch of it though. I say that, but I still have like a bunch of hours in it. Don't get me wrong. Over 100 hours in there easily, but still. I like my Pokemon games with lots of lore. I wish we had more lore. I need more lore. More mythical stuff happening. You know? Legends Arceus was perfect for that. And it did prove to me that my love for Gen 4 isn't nostalgia. It's just because of the lore. It's the lore. I like lore. I like lore. I like mythical, cool stuff. Mysteries. You know? Oh yeah. I'm still so salty that BDSP... That we're not like getting a platinum remake, and we got BDSP, because like, man, the platinum remake. I'm so mad when I see Oras, the remake, like the Gen 3 remake, Ruby and Sapphire's remake, and I see what Diamond and Pearl got, and it makes me really mad. Because we did get Legends Arceus, but that's not a remake, that's a new game based on the same region. What about my Platinum remake? What about Distortion World in 3D? Why did we get the chibis? Why did we not get like a cool Distortion World? We did not get the Distortion World in 3D! And it makes me so sad. Because that was the one thing I was most excited for in a Gen 4 remake. Otherwise, yeah, BDSP is fine. It's Gen 4. But it's less good than Gen 4 because it's less spready. And some mechanics are less fun, like the contests. You can no longer dress your Pokemons. They made the contests even more barren, even though I was hoping for them to actually flesh them out more. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like, it's Gen 4, so it's not bad, but it's less good than the original Gen 4, so there's really no reason to play it. You know? I hate to mean to get negative around Pokemon, because I love Pokemon, but man, I really wish you had gotten a proper remake. I wish you had gotten a proper remake. I wonder what we're getting for Gen 5. Because we all know there is going to be a Gen 5 remake, right? Like, I'm okay if there isn't. I'm absolutely okay if there isn't, but... I don't need them to do it, but we know it's gonna happen eventually. I would love another Let's Go type game. Or another Legends game, actually. Just give me more Legends. But not Legends ZA. Give me past stuff, okay? Give me stuff like Legends Arceus, stuff set in the past. Please. Not in the future. I don't care about the future. I want past. You give me past lore. Okay. Yeah, that's valid. I think so too. I think it's important to be critical, but you know, I can't help but like, I don't want to be overly negative either. But I don't even need it to be more isekai. But I was saying yesterday, I kind of like when they announced that I really thought it was gonna be like more detective, industrial era, you know? I was really excited for that. That sounded really cool. But then it was like modern days and I immediately got disinterested. I was really disappointed. I want them to put us more in different roles than being trainers. And I want more lore stuff. So yeah. Love a Pokemon management game. Ooh, a spin-off about being a daycare worker. A Pokemon daycare worker. Oh, that would be fun. like picture Nintendogs but with Pokemon. Picture Nintendogs but make it Pokemon. Ooh. Well, not exactly like Nintendogs. I'd like it to be a bit more fleshed out because Nintendogs is fun, but it's not actually that fleshed out. I played it again recently when I got like my 3DS, right? And it's not that fleshed out, but like they do it in Nintendogs, but it's much more fleshed out. That would be fun. And like not exactly Nintendogs, because Nintendogs is about having your own dog. Here it would be about like being a vet. Like a veterinary, like a Pokemon daycare. Not really vet then, I guess. But daycare worker. You know what I mean? Like those Pokemon breeder guys. Like you get baby Pokemon, you have to take care of them. Some of them stay with you, some of them get adopted, you know, that kind of stuff. That would be great. I did have a doggo. My mom got a doggo this year. But I had a doggo back in the days. My own doggo. It was a border collie. It was cute. She was amazing. Yeah. I want a daycare worker. I don't want a contest spin-off. Give me daycare, Pokemon daycare spin-off and Pokemon contest spin-off. Please. That's all I want. That's all I want. Am I really asking for that much? Am I really asking for that much? We did get Pokemon Café, but it's a bit too mobile gamey. I would have loved a proper Pokemon Café game where you get to like decorate food. You know, that wasn't like a mobile game, like money grab game. Like Pokemon Cafe, but make it an actual game that's like not meant for mobile and for microtransactions. You know what I mean? That would have been so fun. It had a Jekyll and Hyde personality. Absolutely loved people would nuzzle your head to pet it, but absolutely hated other animals and got into fights. Now mine was just a sweetie. She would herd cows without us having taught her. She was very smart. And she was really stubby. Like most border collies, they're not that high, but they have like this elongated figure when I saw other border collies. She was very stumpy. She was like kind of, not fat, but kind of... Like, she wasn't fat, because it wasn't fat, but she was very, like, rectangle. She was very square. I don't know how to explain it. She was shorter than most, but larger, but it wasn't fat. Like, it was really hard to explain. But yeah. She was really cute. She was meant for love and cuddles. kisses and cuddles and petting. It's very stubby. Oh yeah. And she was really cool to other animals. I just think as she gets older, she would less be inclined to play with younger dogs because she was a bit more tired. She didn't want to, so she has like given warnings to other dogs to stop bothering her, but nothing serious. Just like a very fast, like, not bite, but like, you know, clapping her jaws together to make the young dog understand that she didn't want to play, which is valid. But yeah. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. Is it okay to ask which breed it is? Of course, the border collie is not with us anymore. She had to go on a journey because she had a few neurological problems. But yeah. He's a pug Maltese mix. Oh, I see. Does he have any troubles breathing, or is that okay because he's a mix? Because pugs have troubles breathing, right? It's like how there are some really cute cats, like munchkins. They have a lot of leg issues, and it's really sad because like they're really cute, but also they have lots of leg issues, so it's not really good to keep breeding them. I don't really know about other like species of dogs aside from pug that have stuff like that. I've seen Bams though, which are like tiny Australian Shepherd ones. Oh, he has a Maltese face for that, but because of the pug legs, his kneecaps can actually... Oh, that sounds really painful. Man, pugs have it rough. Hi, Feather! We have the targets on the left side over there. We are searching for... So, Chansey is our #1 target, but we are not gonna find it. I know for a fact. Because I'm not even using the repel trick or anything. I'm just, like, blind lucking through this. But we are also searching for Nidoran, either female or male. And, I would like a Venonat. Pinsir would also be great. I'll take any of those. I'll take any shiny, honestly. But those are the ones I want the most. I wouldn't want Nidorino or Nidorina, just because they're gonna be harder to catch, and I can just get a Nidoran. Yeah, I like Venonat. Venonat would be like, aside from Chansey, Venonat would be my first choice. Akulytes. Yeah, we're at 1,400. We're gonna go again for a little bit. I said I would stop around midnight, but I'm going for a little bit more, just so we can get to 1,500. So yeah, it would be cool. I know it would be cool, but like, it would be so hard to catch. Isn't third gen one of the hardest ones to find shinies? And probably. For the Safari, you mean? Yeah, it's the hardest. It's a 8,192 chance. Oh, did not mean to do that. It's okay. Oh, and it's gonna catch. It's fine because I reset. Don't want to pay for them encounters. But yeah, it's one of the hardest safaris to shiny hunt in, and one of the hardest gens. So I guess I'm a little bit crazy like that for my first Safari League. But you know, was saying, if I don't find a shiny this week, I will keep looking even after. Oh yeah, he restarted. That is something I'm trying not to do. I saw that as well. There was someone who found like 4 shinies and they restarted, like they not restarted, but they fled by reflex for all 4 of these. And I'm like, damn. I don't want to do that, so I'm trying to be mindful about when I flee. 4 Safari shinies, by the way, in this game. I don't know if it was Fire Red or Leaf Rain, but in Gen 3. Oh my god, Tulu! Hit them on the nose for me. That's bad. You guys play your D&D stuff? I appreciate the support, but please, please, enjoy your session. Are you like D&Ding right now? Oh, I don't remember that episode already. That's valid. You were good, Feather. I don't trust Feather, probably. I want to believe you, Feather. I want to trust you. I want to trust you. I will eat Quincy, though. Hope you guys had fun with D&D. I'm a good kitty. I'm sure you're a good kitty. Meow, meow, meow. I'm a little kitty. Da, da, da. I don't remember what were the lyrics for this? Meow, 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 meow. 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 I am just a kitten, hardly fit my mittens, much too small I figure. One day I'll be bigger, one day I'll be a great big kitty cat. Use open windows to go from flat to flat. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. You're so welcome. I remember cracking up so bad at that game when I was younger. Is this an actual song? Yeah, this is the song from Cats on DS. And I remember cracking up really badly when I started playing the game when I was younger. They both said they already were? Oh, well, damn. They had it open, they were ready. Right after the D&D, they're like, yes. I'm gonna be watching Aku. I understand the eagerness, but... do play your D&D, have fun with your D&D. I am secondary. I'm secondary to your enjoyment. Hmm? Dun, 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 dun. Well, when D&D done, you can watch me. When D&D done, you can watch me. That is okay. Yes, I am your dad. I'm your dad. You're my dad. Do 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 do. I'm his vines. The Vine era. Road work ahead? Well, I sure hope it does. It was a good era. Yeah, my dad! Woogie, woogie, woogie! Oh, that's my favorite, by the way. The road work ahead, I sure hope it does, is my personal favorite. It's my personal favorite. And they were roommates. They were roommates. Complex building seems simple to me. Man. No one like yet. Hi, Laser. No one don't like yet. We're still in a drought. But we are very early in the hunt. We're barely above 1/8 of the hunts, of the odds. And there's a chance we go over odds. You know, nothing's guaranteed. So, it's just statistic after all. Just statistics. It has been fun. I wouldn't be doing this if I wasn't having fun. I'm not worried yet. I'm not at the stage where I'm like... at the stage where I'm like... pulling my hair out yet. So that's good. I think. Probably. I just realized I haven't really eaten. I made some chocolate cake and I ate a little bit of it. And I haven't really been feeling hungry. I made chocolate cake with zucchini in it. It was good. Is my game bugged? I've seen Reddit posts like that where people were like 4 times over odds for a shiny starter, and they were like, "Hey guys, is my game bugged? Can I even get the starter?" And I mean, they got it later, but like, man, I would cry. Vegetables in my cake? Yeah, you can't really taste them. We need to get more veggies. I like veggies. I like putting vegetables in everywhere. But yeah. You get some lucky hunts, you get some unlucky hunts, you get some neutral hunts, you get a lot of everything. Carrot cake, I still haven't tried. I'd hate to. Oh, that's a mean one, Laser. But I still need to try carrot cake. Pumpkin pie sounds really good too. I think I've had pumpkin pie once actually. Haku macaroni. But yeah. I had pumpkin pie once. It was good. Really? Am I missing out? Maybe I'll try it one day. It would be so unfunny if we got a shiny Parasect. That's... Okay, I'll still be happy because it's a shiny nonetheless. But that's the one I want the least. I'm sorry, my personal favorite pastries are cheesecake and lemon meringue pie. I'm a lemon person. This shiny, it angers me. Well, I wouldn't be... I'd still be happy. It's a shot. Fuck! I keep throwing balls on accident. Well, better than fleeing on a shiny, so... Well, it's not a cake, but it's still good. Cheesecake is a cake, right? I'm not big on cake in general. I'm not a fan of, like, cake. So, even chocolate cake is, like, a little bit, but not too much. So I guess my favorite would be cheesecake. Tiramisu is nice, but I like the Biscoff one. I like Biscoff tiramisu. I don't like regular tiramisu because I really don't like the taste of coffee with that little biscuit underneath. Not my thing at all, but I do like Biscoff. Biscoff tiramisu is heavenly. They don't sound like they should work, but they are absolutely amazing. I mean, at least cheesecake, I don't know. I haven't tried carrot cake, but I'm gonna believe you guys. Yeah, I'm okay. I like lady fingers on their own. I just don't like them soaked in coffee. And whatever else is in there. I'm also not big on like cream and all that, so I just prefer the Biscoff one. Because I like the Biscoff. How do they differ, macaroni? What's the difference? I'd love to know. I'd love to learn. What's the difference between modern carrot cake and traditional? If you have a few. Oh, Illis, I feel you. I also have lactose intolerance. When I was younger, I would puke anytime I would, like, even drink milk or anything related. And I kind of made my body submit into accepting that I will be consuming lactose, whether it likes it or not. To be fair, for the longest time, I was on, like, oh, hi, Chansey! First time we see you today. I was a non-lactose product for a really long time because it would just get me really sick. Like, I would be sick for over 24 hours. My body did not like it, but it submitted eventually. I never took lactase pills. Never took those pills. Still don't take them. Maybe it would make my life easier if I did. I just refuse. I just refuse. But the body adapts, you know, the body adapts. The body is a wonderful piece of machinery that will adapt to a lot of things. Modern has a thick cream cheese frosting, uses vegetable oil instead of butter, and sometimes is mix-ins like pineapple nuts or other stuff. I see. Interesting. I sound like butter would taste better than vegetable oil. It might depend on where you get it, right? Do some places still do it with butter? Doing laundry, good luck with laundry. Have a good lurk. We're gonna be done soon. 38 more encounters and now stop. Oh, I like ice cream. I like ice cream. I'm difficult with my ice cream though. Oh, are you not consuming ice cream because of lactose intolerance? Understandable. I feel like vegetable oils, you can really taste, like, I've done vegetable oils cakes instead of using butter. You can really taste the difference. But that may be because I used olive oil instead of neutral oil. So my cake tasted like olive oil. That was when I was younger. I was doing mud cakes. There was the big mud cake trend. I was doing that, and once I did it with olive oil, I think. But I've done it with neutral oil as well, and it definitely tastes better with butter. The other of you use difference, I know, right? But it tastes better with butter for sure. Don't let me eat ice cream for the whole 4 years of the orange. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, that sucks. If I'm lactose intolerant, I'm not gonna make it everyone else's problem. You know? I would be so mad if I couldn't eat cheese anymore. I like cheese a lot. I like cheese. I'm very cheese to meet you. I'd be so mad if I couldn't get cheese anymore. Cheese is great. Sometimes for dessert we do platters of cheese around here. Cheese platters are great for dessert. I love those. And nice on the counter, and no longer nice on the counter. Makes your dad sneeze? Oh, that's interesting. Maybe it's the mold. Maybe it's the mold. I don't know. Chocolate makes you sneeze. Huh. I do hope we get shiny luck. I don't think it's happening today, but thank you. It's so mold. I love mold. Specifically from eating it. I know my dad sneezes from like eating pepper. Well, I guess that's different. I think that's pretty common, no? I think that's common. Akupapa sneezes from eating pepper and spicy stuff. He also gets very red and starts sweating. I think he puts a little bit too much spicy in his meal. He likes to put like anything that has like tomato sauce. He'll add some like harissa. He has really good spice tolerance, but he goes levels. So like he buys spicy. No, he has like really good tolerance, but that's the thing. He eats like really fucking spicy. He really likes like anything that he can put harissa in, or like any kind of like spice or like spicy oil or whatever. He's gonna put it in and he's gonna like go to town on it. But for some reason he sweats and becomes all red. Like he loves it and his tongue is fine with it, but the rest of his body isn't. It's really weird. Personally, I get a runny nose, but the rest of my body is fine. I don't sweat, I don't go red, and I eat really spicy as well. Not highest level of Kokoichi spicy, but I do eat spicy. The highest level of Kokoichi spicy were something. Get a runny nose for hot food. For me, it's a bit spicy and hot. If it's very hot and spicy, I get a runny nose. For stuff that isn't, like, it's really, like, the mix of the two. Because if it's very spicy, but not too hot, I'm not gonna get a runny nose. But if it's hot, and even, like, less spicy than what I would eat usually, then I do get it. Because, like, for example, if I'm at a Chinese restaurant and I get their spicy soup, their spicy broth, it's not that spicy compared to other stuff I've eaten. But I still get a runny nose because it's very hot. I think it's also because they have vinegar in it. I don't know, maybe the combo makes it happen. I don't know what happens in there, but I know with the spicy Chinese broth they serve at restaurants around here, I always have a runny nose. But then if I make curry at home, I don't get the runny nose. I guess it also might depend on the kind of spice. I make soup or like I made chili con carne recently, and I made it really fucking spicy. It was okay for me. Could have been more, but the people around me were saying it was a bit too much, and I did get a really runny nose because it was hot and spicy. But when I ate it cold, it was fine. It's okay. I'm trying to pay attention to the screen as well. I get too into talking anyways, but like I'm trying not to run away too fast. I do like give a look to the Pokemon every time, or at least I try to. Ooh, maybe if it's a thick sauce, you might be onto something. Does the chili con carne and the Chinese soup are very thick. Meanwhile, the curry is made with, coconut milk. So, it's a coconut milk base, and it's less, yeah. It's less thick. No, that's valid, Laser. I am worried about that too, that's why I try to pay attention. Can't guarantee I won't play, but I'm trying. The coconut nut is a giant nut. If you eat too much, you get very fat. We're 8 away from stopping the stream. Oh, soy protein food. I ate tofu today. For lunch. I made myself some tofu. It was nice. I try not to eat too many soy proteins because, you know, hormones and stuff, but once in a while, tofu is nice. There's some really nice tofu recipes that I like to make. Yes! I would love to, if you want to share the chili you like at some point in Discord, you want to send a picture, you're so free to do so. I love chili con carne so much. It's one of my favorite meals. Everything that has tomato in it. I love tomato. I love tomato. Tomato sauce. And then add anything you want in it. But anything that has tomato in it, whoa, I'm gonna love it. So I like pizza, I like spaghetti bolognese, I like chili con carne. Because it has tomato. You know? I like tomato. I like ketchup. I like ketchup so much. It has tomato in it. I would eat concentrated tomatoes if I could. We don't... I love meatloaf, but we don't do it with tomato sauce around here. At least when my mom does it. I don't know if it's... I don't know, because the only meatloaf I've ever eaten was my mom's. And my mom makes meatloaf without tomato sauce, and I really like her meatloaf, so I don't need the tomato sauce on top of it. But tomato sauce would go hard with it. I would put tomato in a fruit salad. But I don't do it. We also have tomatoes in the garden! Don't they taste so much better, Illis? They're vegetables were like... So, we have a lot of vegetables around here. My mom really likes to grow vegetables, and my grandpa too. And so we have cucumbers, we have zucchinis, we have tomatoes, we have peas, we have a lot of stuff. And that is 1,500, and there's nothing. But the one vegetable that I really taste the difference most is tomatoes. Like, I've had cucumbers in the garden taste less good than in the shop, or like taste a little bit better but not by that much. Like, but tomatoes though, the difference is insane. Store ones are so bland compared to the ones you get in the garden. They're so bland. They're so watery. You know, the garden ones are really good. Okay, so that does it for us. That is 1,500. That is where I'm gonna stop it. It is midnight 30. But thank you guys so much for being here. We did not find a shiny. That was expected, but we did make some good progress. I'm probably gonna keep shiny hunting offline. Keep you guys updated on this. So yeah. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I could play. Okay, you want one more? Here, I'll do one more. I'll do. It's not gonna be shiny. It's not gonna be shiny. It's not shiny. I told you it wouldn't be shiny. I told you it wouldn't be shiny. Here you go. Okay. That's gonna be it. That's gonna be it for today. I'm sorry, guys. No, we're leaving it there. We're leaving it there. We're leaving it there. But I will see you guys again next week. We're gonna be doing some arts on Tuesday, probably, or Thursday. I don't know yet, but we're gonna be doing some art. We're gonna work on commissions and art fight, and then we'll do ASMR, and then we'll do more Pokemon Leaf Green. Not shiny hunting. We'll just be continuing our run. And I'll shiny hunt on my own time. Maybe sometimes on stream. We'll see. But yeah, that's how we're gonna go for this. Excited for Fart. Ah, yes, I love Fart. Take care, everyone. And as usual, don't forget to like the stream, subscribe if you haven't. You know the deal. Join the Discord, blah, 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 blah. I'll see you guys later. Very happy to have spent today with some time today with you guys. And as usual, we're gonna do the thing. We're gonna say good job, Taro. We're gonna say what's Taro. Are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, so